Couldn't figure out a way to start this frickin' video. Uh, let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna edit it when I'm done. Cut out these parts that are all frickin' retarded. Whoa, whoa, easy. Yeah, I figured out a pretty good way to do the tablets. Got this fucking thing. It's pretty involved when you think about it, to do the strip method with tablets. This thing was $8. I'm gonna fucking return it. So I already got off Suboxone. But what I'm thinking is keep the same dosages. And do it with the tablets. There's a fucking fly in here. Yeah, we're gonna stay with the same doses, same time, 12 days at each dose. In this particular box I found, you got 12 here, and then you got 12 here. I think having 2 dose levels available is the way to go, because doing it this way, you're going to be crushing pills and shit and separating those piles and then putting them in each frickin' box here. Okay? Okay? And depending on what dosage tablet you have, because it comes in multiple doses. See, I got this thing up here. See, you got these 2 milligram. Ideally, if you can get the 2 milligram Suboxone tablets, that's the way to go. But, like, some of you might not be able to get that. I couldn't have got it when I was on it. Well, I guess I could have, but I know I didn't have insurance. And I know the 2 milligram tablets were more expensive. But I guess this brand here, they're the same size. So ideally, if you could get those, that'd be the way to go with this frickin' method. Let me pause this. I'm figuring I'm going to do this example like if you were stuck at only these, the 8 milligram ones. Yeah, and this can also be done with this one. What's this stuff? I never heard of this. Someone made a comment the other day about this shit. It's the same shit as this. They just got it at weird dosages. And the way I'm going to show you how to do this with the tablets, you can do the same thing with these. Zubsolve. This 5.7 here. It looks like it starts at 11.4 tablet. I don't know why they did this weird dose. But I would say, because I'm going to do this video starting at the 8 milligram tablets, you start at the 8.6 milligram tablets. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to get used to streaming. I kind of want to tell my life fucking pathetic story, but I don't think I could do it. I'm trying to get used to it. And no one probably fucking gives a shit anyway, so, you know. Right? See? No one gives a shit. But I kind of want to put the story out there, because it's kind of fucked up. But I probably won't be able to form complete sentences. Because that's part of the story. Why I can't, what? Something about completing sentences? Yeah. Alright, let's get back to this. So what I'm thinking, shrink this fucking thing down. The first video I made about this, I used Tylenol, and it was just a really poor video. And after looking at these pictures of Suboxone, I'm going to go with the 8 milligram tablet. The one in this picture here. Okay. This one. And they appear to be the same size. I thought they were smaller, but whatever. In this picture they are. Yeah. Alright, so the way we're going to do this, we're going to figure it with this one here. And I got 2 blood pressure medication pills here. And I think if I crush these up, it'll be equivalent to an 8 milligram tab. A reasonable equivalency here. You see what I'm saying? Because before I used this Tylenol and it just doesn't seem accurate. Because I know this stuff crumbles up real easy, the Suboxone. Alright, I think we can get these pictures off. Alright, you got the idea? We're going to pretend you're on 8 milligram tablets. Pretend this is the 8.6 one, the Zubsolv. It's probably a little bit taller. You know, I wish you could see my mouse. How can I fix that? How can we fix the mouse thing, Frank? Frank! I can't see the mouse. Because with this stream, you would want to see the mouse activities that what I'm pointing at. Let's take a look at the settings, guys. Opening settings. Stream. No, not there. Yeah, I remember it was a little freaking thing that we'd say, show mouse. What the fuck was it? I'd like to be able to point at things. Whatever, fuck the stupid mouse thing. I'm gonna have to say fuck it. I figured I'd figure it out by now. Well, when you're partially retarded, it's hard to figure this shit out. Let's see. Alright, where was I? Fuck it. Fuck the stupid mouse thing. How do I turn the mouse on? Anyone? Can't see the mouse. I can't figure it out. Because I'm a fucking retard. We're gonna use the frickin' Suboxone 8 milligram tablet for this example. And when you get down to the low part of the taper, you know, when you gotta cut it up like that, we're gonna do it the same way as if it's a, you know, a strip. See the strip? We can crush this frickin' tablet like a strip and flatten it out and split it up. And when the way we do this, you see the 12 days here? Each level is 12 days. So what you're gonna do is take, let's see where we're at here, where I went to. Alright, like say we are at the 8 squares each day part. You're gonna take, where's the calculator? Let me move this shit around a little. Move it around. Get over there. Calculator. Where is it? Calculator. Alright. Get this off of there. Get that off. Alright, you see? You're going to take 8 squares each morning for 12 days. Okay? And each square is 0.6. Let's put that in. 0.6. Oh, fucked up. 0.06. 0.06. And now, because it is the tablet, when I did this, it's actually 0.666. Whatever. 8 square times 8, okay? Times 8. So your dose at this level here, for example, is 0.53, and we'll just round it. We'll just round it to 0.55, okay? Try to keep that in mind, all right? 0.55, round it to fives. Okay? Gonna take 8 squares each day, and 8 squares is 0.55. Let me get that there. All right, and then you're gonna do that for 12 days. Times 12 days, 6.6. All right. So now, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take what is the best you can figure to be of 6.6 milligrams of a Suboxone tablet here, the 8 milligram one. What you gonna do here, guys? Here's a tablet. Half of it, 4 and 4. 2, 4, 6. You're going to basically use 3, okay? And the piece left, because they're a little bit hard to break, it's hard to explain this. This is why it's been hard to make a video of it. And I know that if you're trying to get off this shit, it's hard to concentrate. So basically what you're going to do here, folks, you're going to take 3/4 of a tablet, okay? You're going to crush it up. Let's crush this fucking tablet up. Yeah, crush it up nicely. Okay, we're gonna, this looks pretty equivalent, because I remember breaking them up before. Oh, I need a freaking something to scoop it up. Let me get something. Let me get a freaking credit card or something. Should have something, yeah. Okay, I'll use this. Alright, that broke up nicely. Let's get this thing off the screen that you can't see. There we go. Okay, you see how it flattens out nicely? Like the strip, kinda. See now, here's the thing. What you're gonna have to do, you know, if I remember correctly, I would think that the 8 mg ones are a little bit bigger than this little pile I got going on here. I'm gonna add another one. Adding another lisinopril. Yeah, these are 20 mg lisinoprils. And I got 3 of them crushed up. So we got a pile of 60 mg. I like how they crush up easily. Those Tylenols were a pain in the ass. Okay. Let's see if it looks like a 8 mg Suboxone. Yeah, this with the Suboxone, I noticed it wasn't like real compact. It was like kind of airy and would crumble up easily. I think that looks pretty close. Okay. So basically, as I was saying, you got your take 8 squares each morning for 12 days. Okay? Each square is worth 0.66. Okay? 8 squares times 0.066 equals 528. We're going to round up to 0.55. Alright, that's what you're taking each morning times 12 days. Okay, 6.6. That's where I got the 3/4. All right. So what you want to do, we got 8 milligrams of Suboxone here. We want to get it as close to 6.6 milligrams. All right. Okay. Okay. 6.6. Okay. And this is from 12 days of 8 squares of these. So what would make this 6.6? Half of it's 4. Half of that's 2. Plus a tiny bit more. Okay? And this you're going to put aside for your next week's dose. And you need to remember what it is too. So right here we got about 1.4 milligrams. You see, you're going to have to do some math and shit and keep track of this. That's why the tablets are so difficult. You're going to be sitting there crushing this shit up. It's going to be easy to be like, well, I'm just going to take this freaking take it, and it's going to fuck up your little taper. So you got to discipline yourself and not do that. Don't do that. That's why I got the big one, the big container. So you can do it into 2 weeks at a time, you know. You got 12 here, and you got 12 here. You know, 1, 2, 3. All right, so you got your 6.6. Hold on. We got to do some pest control here. God damn it. Fucker. Get the fuck out of here. Die. Okay. Die in a tornado of Raid spray at your face. Alright, let's see. Alright, I'm going to take the frickin' calculator off. Where is it? There it is. I'll move this shit overall. Yeah, I'm very entertaining in my head, but when I try to display that talent, it doesn't come out too good, guys. Yeah. All right, get back to this. This is 6.6 milligrams. Okay, now what do you think we're gonna do with that? What do you think, guys? Anyone? Anyone? What are we gonna do with this? Well, what we're gonna do with that is we're gonna split that into 12 equal piles. And that is going to represent the 8 squares each day for 12 days. That's where that's coming from. Okay? What I would suggest doing is separating it into 12 piles here first, the best you can. Okay, I would say 2 rows of 6. You know, spread it out, fuck around with it. It's a very small dose. This stuff is very powerful. Okay? What am I doing? I'm trying to make this into 2 even piles to split into 6 piles each. Yeah, see, what a pain in the ass, you know, but this is doable. You know, I mean, it's a big deal being on freaking Suboxone. You want to get off of it. You're stuck on the fucking tablets. This is gonna do it. But you're gonna have to fucking do some work and figure it out. That's a nice line, huh? Let's see. Oh, fucked it up. Yeah, it's gonna be tricky, man. You're just gonna have to play with it. I like the splitting it into 2 better. That's why I think showing you, imagine trying to tell you this, oh yeah, just break it up, you know, when you're like fucking half confused because you've been on, your life's been all fucked up because you're on the dope, and now you're on this shit, and who knows whatever the fuck else you're dealing with. I think this is the way to go, is the 2 lines, because this is going to be the going thing every freaking level. You're gonna, like, the next level after 12 days here, it's going to be 8 squares each day. And you're going to do the same thing. You're going to multiply it. You know, after the 8 squares, it's going to be 7 squares. You're going to multiply 7 squares times the 0.066. Let's see what that is real quick. Alright, so the next level would be 7 times. Alright, you would be taking 0.46, okay, a day times 12 days, and it would be 5.55, because we're going to round up to the nearest 5. Okay, so it would be basically, it would be a pile a little bit smaller than this. Okay? Yeah, this is going to be kind of tedious to do, but I think you can do it. And then you get freedom again. You won't have to deal with any of this shit. Oh, God, it's hard to split them up, though. You know? Evenly. If you keep doing this, it is going to slowly lower your level of Suboxone in your freaking system to where you can comfortably get off of it and be done with it and not have any withdrawals. But it's gonna be a lot of fucking work, I tell you that. What a pain in the ass, yeah. Look at how hard it's gonna be to freaking do this. Yeah, now that I'm actually doing it, I'm seeing just how difficult it will be without the strips to do this. Huh. Boy. See, and then what you would do, let me get the calculator off there. What you would do is get the calculator off your screen. This shit. And then you would take your little 12 piles here and put them in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, you know? And you'd be sticking your finger in here trying to get it out of the freaking corner. But, I mean, ideally you could find something with round corners. You could get it out easy, but from what I've seen available for something like this with container and with a nice cover, that's you're not gonna worry about, spilling it. Like the video I first used, I used a stupid blister pack, and it was all flimsy and just freaking would have been stupid. But see, I'm not gonna dump this in here because I'm gonna return this. I paid $8 for this to make this video, but I'm gonna return it. I do not need a large bead keeper. 32 compartments. Yeah, so now that I'm actually doing this, it's a problem. I don't even see the point of continuing with this video now. I think you get the idea. There it is. I mean, let's see. What's it going to be when you get down to this part? What's it going to be there? Alright, so now you're at 0.06 a day times 12 days. You're going to be taking, okay, let's push this all up. Let me get this, shrink this. You're going to be down, we're going to be here at a whole one here. That was the other thing I thought of too with the strips is it was easy to figure out how to time it to where, you run out. Not having all these little freaking piles and shit hanging around. This just makes it more difficult, and you're just tempted to, take your little scraps. Alright, so basically, at the last level, you're going to take a little over a half of a gram from an 8 milligram tablet. And now this is why if you have the 2 milligram tablets, it would be a hell of a lot easier. But if you can only get the 8 milligram tablets, you cut it in half. Okay. That's 4 and 4. Cut that 4 and a half. That's 2 and 2. And cut this 2 in half. Actually, no. Let's cut it in half. Cut it in half. 1 and 1. And then 0.7. So you're cutting off 0.28. You know. Let's use the bigger pile because this is just fucking 0.28 of that. Which is going to be a little more than a quarter of it. Okay, and now you're expected to just blow that away into the wind. And split this into 12 piles. Okay, now this is what I got these for. This is why I've had these sitting here on the side, because when I did try to get off of these with the tablets and failed, I used to break up the orange bottle cap and add it to the mix. You know? Which you could do, but it's just more fucking bullshit. You would have to take off a little piece of this, crush it up, and then mix it evenly within that. And then split that into 12 piles. Yeah. That is what you would have to do, folks. And now that I've discovered how fucking difficult this is gonna be, I don't see any point to going any further with it. Let's see, now I got 60 grams of lisinopril here. And I already took my lisinopril earlier today. And then I think I took it again because I wasn't sure if I took it. So now if I took this, it's probably a bad idea. I'm just going to frickin' throw it out. Just going to throw it out. I've got plenty of lisinopril. Just throw it out. There we go. Yep, just inhaled about 2 milligrams of lisinopril. Yeah, you know, these are freaking good, these bottle caps. I like the cola flavored and the root beer ones. They are freaking good. Well, that's the best I can come up with for the Suboxone tablet taper. I would highly suggest trying to get on the film because it's, as you see, it's a frickin' pain in the ass. Pushing up hills and putting them in little boxes and shit. Fuck that. Fuck that shit. With the strips, you just put it in one little box, little container. It's real easy. But some of you can't get a hold of them, so I don't know what to tell you. Alright. Look off.